Okay, so hello, grade 8. Welcome back and happy new year. It's 2026. So this time we'll dive into our next lesson for week number 7. So it's about moon and tides. So are you guys excited? You should be, So I am Sir Bobby, your ever curious science buddy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you'll always be updated with our upcoming videos. So let's start. Ayan. So before we begin, let's read the learning competency for today. The learners relate the relative movements of the Earth, Moon, and Sun with the occurrence of tides. Okay, so pag-uusapan natin, okay, kung ano ba yung kinalaman ng movements of the Earth, okay, Moon, and Sun in relation, okay, sa um, tides or sa mga occurrence of tides, the high tide and the low tides. Ano-ano ba yung pinaka main reason bakit may high tide and low tides here in our planet? So for the learning objectives, demonstrate the movements of the sun, the earth, and the moon. Okay, so titingnan mo natin kung paano yung movement ng sun, earth, and moon through a video presentation. So meron mga naka-attach na video diyan na hindi ko pwedeng i-play. So much better na panoorin muna natin yung mga naka-attach na video para mas magets natin yung mga yung lesson natin, Okay, so kasi hindi po sa akin yung video kaya hindi ko pwede siyang i-play. But anyway, yung link naman is nasa description ng video natin kaya mapapanood niyo siya. Sa YouTube din naman siya kinuha. And for the second one, infer the phases of the moon from the interaction of the sun, earth, and the moon. Okay, so while these heavenly bodies move, okay, in a particular pattern, nakaka-create siya ng phases of the moon na ating i-discuss din. Okay. And then, distinguish the salient difference between high and low tides. Ano ba yung key differences between them? How does it happen? Okay, so ano ba yung naging factors? Bakit may high tide? Bakit may low tides? Okay, so yun yung talaga yung pinaka-highlight ng ating discussion. So next, realize how the moon and sun's gravitational forces on the earth create tides. Okay, so ano ba yung pinaka-impact or ano ba yung effect of the gravitational force of the moon and the sun on the occurrence of tides. Ayan. So, much better dito din mga mama sir. May mga provided pictures din tayo, mga illustration na pwede nating i-post. Pwede rin kayo mag-drawing, improvised visuals sa ating board para mas magets ng mga bata. Ayan. Sige. So, this is the first video. So, dapat napanood natin before natin i-play ito or continue yung video. Okay? Kasi after this video, meron tayong follow-up questions as part of a review. So, itong video na to is about the movement or isa siyang animation how the moon, the sun, and the earth moves. Okay. Sige. So, what did you observe about how the earth, sun, and moon move in relation to each other? Doon sa video, ano yung napansin natin? Paano ba gumagalaw? Okay, yung earth, okay, the moon, okay. Ayan. So, sabi dyan, they move in patterns around each other. May particular pattern, okay, na sinusunod or yung movement ng mga heavenly bodies na to. Okay, at doon sa patterns na yan, may mga nakakreate na mga phenomena. Okay, ano yung mga nakakreate here in our planet? Okay, so 'di ba? The Earth, the Sun, and the Moon move in regular and repeating pattern paulit-ulit. Okay, so the Earth revolves around the Sun. Umiikot siya sa Sun. Okay, while the Moon revolves around the Earth. Yung Moon naman umiikot sa Earth. At the same time, the Earth also rotates on its axis. Okay, so these motions happen continuously, paulit-ulit or tuloy-tuloy, and in an orderly way. Which is why, okay, doon sa kanilang movement na yon, nakaka-experience tayo ng day and night, months, even seasons. Okay, papalit-palit na seasons. And of course, phases of the moon. Okay, yun yung mga parang nagiging effect or occurrences dahil sa paggalaw nila, okay, nakaka-create ng mga ganong phenomena or occurrences day and night. Okay, months, seasons, and the phases of the moon. May pattern. How does the moon's position seem to affect what happens on Earth? Paano ba, okay, nakakaapekto yung position, okay, ng moons, okay, sa Earth? Okay, so dito, the moon position affects what we see and feel on Earth. Okay, it changes what we see and feel on Earth. So as the moon moves around the Earth habang gumagalaw yung moon, okay, sa Earth, we see different moon phases. Okay, hindi lang isang hitsura ng buwan yung nakikita natin habang gumagalaw or umiikot yung moon sa Earth. Okay, minsan maliit lang siya, minsan full naman. Okay, so paano nangyayari yung mga ganong occurrences? Di ba mapapatanong tayo, how does it happen? Ano? So aside from that, its gravity also affects the ocean. Yung gravity ng moon, okay, naaapektuhan, okay, yung tubig na meron dito sa planet Earth. Okay. Yung gravity niya ng moon is nagiging reason kung bakit nagkakaroon tayo ng tides which makes sea levels rise and fall. Okay, kasi nga may gravity ang um, moon, may gravity din ang Earth. Ano ba yung gravity? Di ba para siyang magnet? Okay, so ang tendency pag may gravity yung moon, hihilahin niya yung mga object papunta sa kanya. Okay, may gravity din ang Earth. Okay, hihilahin din niya yung mga object papunta sa kanya. 'Di ba yung gravity natin, if you're going to define the word gravity here on Earth, gravity is a force that pulls an object towards the center of the Earth. Okay, parang magnet talaga, hinihila. So yung ating moon may gravity, paghila niya ng um, mga object, umaangat, nagkakaroon ng bulge. Okay, yung ating planet, which is yung bulge is yung ocean. Parang umaangat papunta sa moon. Which is hindi natin napapansin yon. Okay, pero yung bulge na yon, it will lead to high tide sa pagtaas ng sea levels. Okay, pero not inat or hindi po lahat ng parte ng planet Earth is high tide. If ganun. Okay. May mga particular part ng Earth na low tide. Kasi, di ba, like what I've said, hinila niya yung water papunta sa kanya ng moon. Okay, ibig sabihin, yung ibang side, mawawalan. Okay, ng water. Not totally mawawalan. Kumbaga, bababa. Kasi napunta sa kanya eh. Okay. So, makikita naman natin sa mga video animations. Mas maganda kung magbe-play din yung inyong mga teachers ng video. Ano? Okay. So, number 3. What effect do you think the Earth, Sun, and Moon together might have on the ocean's water? Ano kaya yung effect? Ano? Okay. So, sabi dyan, okay, this one. The combined gravity of the Earth, yung combined gravity of Earth, Moon, and Sun affects ocean water. The moon's gravity pulls ocean water. Yan yung sinabi natin in relation dun sa number 2 kanina. Pulls ocean water causing tides. While the sun's gravity also adds to this effect. Okay. When the earth, moon, and the sun are aligned, the tides become higher or lower. Okay, causing noticeable changes in ocean water levels. Okay, so dyan, no, they cause changes in ocean water levels. Yung epekto, okay, ng gravity ng moon and sun sa Earth is they cause changes in ocean water levels. Especially if yung tatlong heavenly bodies na to is naka-align. Ano? Okay. So, hopefully, na-review tayo kasi ito namang topic na to is very familiar. Okay? Kumbaga is na-encounter na natin, especially in lower levels. Ano? So, for our activity number 1, Wordscapes Challenge. Okay, unlock the science words. So, for the objectives, identify and form the correct vocabulary words based on the given definition to enhance understanding of science terms. And for the materials needed, okay, we have our PowerPoint presentation, Okay, and then for the instruction, read each definition carefully to understand the meaning of the word. Use the provided letters to form the correct vocabulary word that matches the definition. Okay, and for the third one, write your final answers neatly in the spaces provided. Aim to complete all words correctly. Okay, so before tayo mag-proceed dito sa first activity, kanina sa review na pag-usapan natin the movement of the three heavenly bodies, which is yun yung main character natin ngayon sa lesson. The moon, the earth, and the sun. Okay, yung moon natin, the sun, because of their gravitational pull, okay, nakaka-apekto yun, okay, sa sea levels dito sa planet Earth. Okay, so pag tinanong, Sir, may gravity po ba ang moon and sun? Yes. Meron din ba po ba ang earth? Yes. Okay. At may iba't ibang value po yung ating gravity ng bawat heavenly bodies. Like for example, here in our planet, the planet Earth, yung Earth natin, meron siyang 9.8 meter per second squared. Okay. Yun yung kanyang gravity or value ng gravity dito sa Earth. Yung moon naman is about 1.6 meter per second squared. Okay. While the sun, yes, meron din mas mataas, mas stronger compared doon sa dalawa. Okay, kung mapapansin natin, yung Earth 9.8, lakas, so strong gravity. Yung moon naman, mababa, which is 1.6 meter per second squared. While yung sun, sobrang taas. Talagang, bakit mataas po yung sun? Okay, bakit malakas ang gravitational pull ng sun? Kasi ang sun po, okay, ano lang, hindi lang naman Earth yung kanyang hinahawakan, di ba? Okay, hindi lang naman moon. Okay, hindi lang naman mga satellites. Other planets revolve around the sun because of its gravitational pull. Okay, ano? So kaya ang value po ng gravity ng sun is about 274 meter per second squared. Ganun siya kataas or kalakas. Okay. Next, sige, ready na ba tayo dito sa ating first activity? Is a vocabulary activity actually. So the first, it's a wordscapes. The first one, the imaginary line by which the earth rotates. Okay, ito yung isang imaginary line daw. An imaginary line, wala talaga yan. Okay, imaginary line where earth rotates is known as, correct, it's axis. So, axis, okay, like what I've said, imaginary line through Earth from the North Pole to the South Pole. Kumbaga para siyang imaginary line, okay, from North to South Pole, which the Earth rotates. Okay, and hindi po straight yung tilt ng planet Earth. Pwede tayong magpakita ng pictures, hindi ako nakapag-provide ng illustration, Sorry for that. The actual tilt of the planet Earth on its axis is about 23.5 degrees. Okay, which is very, okay, alam niyo naman siguro to. So, yung tilt din ng Earth natin on its axis, okay, it also causes seasons, okay, as the Earth moves around the sun. Okay, next, next word, the spinning of the Earth about on its axis. Spinning. Okay, so ano kaya yan? Correct, it's rotation. So rotation is the spinning of Earth on its axis. Okay, actually Earth's rotation causes day and night. Yung Earth rotation is yun yung nagkakos ng day and night. Ayan. Next, the movement of the body about another body such as the Earth to the moon and the moon to the Earth. Okay. So, ano daw yung tawag sa paggalaw ng isang heavenly bodies in another, okay, heavenly bodies? Okay, like for example, the Earth, okay, rotates or the Earth move around the Sun. Okay, ano yung tawag doon? Okay, it's correct, revolution. Okay, the movement of one body around another body. Okay, as the Earth around the Sun. Okay, and the moon around the earth. Okay, so merong specific days kung gaano katagal yung revolution ng isang object. Like for example, yung Earth natin. Okay, the Earth revolves around the Sun, okay, for about 365 days. Okay, ganun po katagal yung isang revolution sa Earth. Sir, pare-parehas po yung revolution ng bawat planet sa Sun? No. Okay, tandaan lang natin mga anak, paglapit ng isang object sa sun, pagbilis ng revolution. Paglayo naman ng isang object sa sun, pagbagal ng revolution, pagtagal. Okay, so it means yung mga planets, okay, which is far from the sun, mas matagal yung revolution nila. Okay, yung malapit naman, okay, which is Mercury, okay, mabilis yung kanyang revolution. Sir, what about the moon? The moon revolves around the earth. Umiikot yung moon sa earth. Okay, so gaano po ba katagal natatapos, okay, ng moon yung isang revolution sa earth? Okay, actually mabilis lang naman. Okay, it's about 27.3. Okay, to be specific, 27.3 days. Yun yung tapos. Okay, or minsan nga sa ibang references ginagawa na lang nilang 27. Okay, or 27 days. Okay. So medyo mabilis. Okay, hindi pa nakaabot ng isang buwan ano. Okay. Next, so, an imaginary path of the revolving body, such as the orbit of the Earth around the Sun and the orbit of the Moon around the Earth. Okay. So, ano daw yung imaginary path? Path kung saan dumadaan. Okay. Yung mga heavenly bodies. Okay. Anong tawag dun sa imaginary path? Okay, it's correct, orbit. Okay, actually, ang orbit po natin, the orbit shape is, ang shape ng orbit ng isang planets and moons, yung shape niya is known as elliptical. Okay, so it's not a perfect circle. Hindi po perfect circle yung path na dinadaanan ng mga planets or moons. Okay, it is slightly stretched para siyang oval. Okay, stretched into an oval shape called ellipse. Okay, so this means the distance between the revolving body like the Earth or Moon and the body it revolves around like the Sun or Earth changes slightly as it moves along its path. Okay, para siyang naka-stretch yung what do you call this? Stretch na circle. Okay, orbit. Tandaan ang shape, elliptical. So hopefully those words, okay, makatandaan pa din natin habang tayo ay nagdi-discuss ng ating topic. For our activity number 2, the pull of gravity, understanding the force that holds us down. So for the objectives, explain the concept of gravity and describe how it affects objects on Earth and in space through guided discussion and follow-up questions. So we have our PowerPoint presentation. For the instructions, listen carefully as the concept of gravity is discussed. Participate actively by sharing your ideas and observations about how gravity works. And then answer the follow up questions honestly and thoughtfully to show your understanding to the topic. Okay, sige. Let's start. So, the word gravity, ano? Okay, parang ang basic. Ang basic ng word na to kasi you always encounter this eh. Pag tinatanong kayo ng mga science teacher ninyo about something, it's because, ang sasagot ninyo, it's because of the gravity of the Earth. So, what is gravity in a deeper manner? Okay, kasi, okay, alam po namin ng gravity, yun yung puwersa kung saan, yun yung reason kung bakit bumabagsak ang isang bagay. Hindi kung bakit yung mga bagay hindi lumulutang, it's because of gravity. Because gravity pulls the object towards the center of the earth. And you also know, okay, in grade 7, gravity can be classified as non-contact force, 'di ba? Okay, na-discuss natin sa physics sa grade 7, a non-contact force. Okay, so the first question is, what words can you associate with the word gravity, mga anak? Ano yung pwede pa nating i-associate or pag narinig niyo yung word na gravity, ano yung mga pumapasok, okay, na mga ideas sa inyo? Very good. Pwede yung pull. 'Di ba? Pull. Paghila. Gravity pulls object toward each other. Okay, hinihila. Pull. 'Di ba? Yun yung word. Another word. Pwede rin natin i-associate yung word na weight. 'Di ba? Weight. Gravity gives objects weight. Okay. Tandaan natin that gravity gives objects weight. Okay. Kaya nga, pagdating ng mga astronaut, okay, sa space, because sa space, wala siyang gravity, kaya nga lumulutang, di ba? Okay, yung mga astronaut, yung mga objects diyan, pagdating nila sa space, yung weight nila is bumababa. Okay, compared dun sa weight nila dito sa planet Earth. Okay. So, next, we have the word force. Okay, gravity is a type of force. Okay, tandaan natin, it's a non-contact force. Okay, 'di ba? Okay. Next, we also pwede rin natin i-associate yung word na fall. Okay, hindi yung fall ha. Sabi nga ni Albert Einstein, gravity is not responsible for the person or to the person who is falling in love. Hindi po yung fall na yon. Okay, fall. Ibig sabihin pagkahulog ng mga object. Kaya nga, si Isaac Newton, okay, na-discover yung word na gravity kasi yung apple bumagsak na fall, walang sumalo. Okay, so anyway, so so much for that. Okay, the word attraction. Okay, pwede rin natin i-associate yung word na attraction sa gravity because it attracts objects to the earth or other bodies. 'Di ba? Okay, and then orbit. Okay, the orbit keeps planets and moons in orbit. Okay. Next, the word tides. Pwede rin natin i-associate yung word na tides sa gravity. Kasi without gravitational force, walang mga tides. Walang high tide, walang low tide. Okay, the word acceleration. Okay, kasi nga, okay, objects accelerate when falling due to gravity. Okay, talagang pag ang mga object pabagsak, okay, it accelerate, bumibilis. Okay, kaya nga minsan, okay, pag nag-discuss tayo ng potential and kinetic, okay, ang value lagi, tandaan natin, ang value ng gravity is about 9.8 meter per second. Pag tinanong kayo, what is the acceleration due to gravity? 9.8 meter per second squared. Okay, laging may squared. Okay, next. Sige. Ayan, force, pull. Okay, so much for that. Ayan. So, ano naman ito? Gravity or gravitational force is a correct non-contact force. This means objects do not have to be in contact to feel the force they exert on each other. Very basic. Ano? Okay, next. Kumbaga, gravity is a force that can pull objects without touching them. Okay, kaya niyang i-pull hilahin yung isang bagay without touching or direct contact. Another, on the surface of the earth, it causes the object to fall towards the ground. Okay, so gravity makes objects fall. Okay, to the ground. Ano? The moon keeps on revolving on its around Earth due to the Earth's gravity. The moon must circle Earth in a curved route because of the constant inward pull of Earth's gravity. Ano? Ayan. So, the moon orbits Earth in a curved path, pa curve or yung elliptical, because Earth's gravity constantly pulls inward. Okay, next. Ayan. So, because of this interaction, okay, the moon serve as the natural what of our planet. Correct. It's natural satellite of the Earth. At nag-iisa lang po ang satellite ng moon, ng Earth. Isa lang po ang moon ng Earth. It's the only one. Okay, yung ibang planets may more than one na moon, madami. Okay, like for example, yung Mars, meron siyang Phobos and Deimos. Okay, yun yung moon or example ng moon na tinatawag nating binary asteroid. Okay, kasi nga yung moon ng Mars daw pinaniniwalaan na dating mga asteroid. But because of the gravity nga, ayan na naman si gravity, because of gravity, na-attract itong mga dating asteroid. Lumapit ng lumapit kay Mars until such time na yung mga yun naging natural satellite na din ng Mars. Okay, next. Okay, it's a fact or a bluff. Sasabihin niyo sa akin kung fact siya or a bluff. Okay, the moon has a rocky surface with craters, valleys, mountains, and flat areas. Is it a fact or a bluff? Okay, fact ba siya? Correct. It's a fact. Ano? Okay, the moon's surface is rocky. Rocky talaga yung surface niya and has many interesting features. May mga craters. Okay, ano ba yung craters? It's a holes from a meteor impacts. Akala nyo agad pag nakarinig ng crater, it's about volcano, no? Okay, nagkakaroon ng craters, parang craters yung ating moon because of the impact of meteors. Meron ding mga valleys, mountains, and flat areas which is called plains. Okay, so pag tinanong kayo, what shapes its feature? Like yung craters and others, saan ba yan galing? Okay, so yung crater, sabi na nga natin, pwede siyang cause ng meteor impact, bumagsak. Okay, yung mga mountains naman, valleys and flat areas, sinasabi daw, it is shaped, okay, also by meteoroids, okay, over billions of years. And yung ibang features naman, pinaniniwalaan, like valleys and mountains are formed by volcanic activity long ago. Okay, matagal na. Okay, billions of years. Okay, next, the moon produces its own light that shines on Earth. Okay, nagpo-produce ba siya ng own light? Sarili ba niya yung ilaw na ginagamit niya? No, it's a bluff. Okay, it's a bluff. The moon does not produce its own light. Tatandaan natin, the moon does not produce, okay, its own light. Okay, so the light that we see from the moon is actually sunlight reflected on its surface. Okay. Na-reflect lang niya yung light na galing sa sun. Okay. So, tandaan natin, the moon shines because it reflects the sun's light, not because it makes its own light. Okay. Next, the moon takes about 20 days to revolve around the Earth. Nasabi ko to kanina. Is it 20 or 20? 20 ba? Okay, sabi dyan, correct, it's a bluff. Kasi nga, the moon does not take 20 days to revolve around the Earth. Sabi ko kanina, the moon actually takes about 27.3 days to complete one revolution. Okay, around the Earth. Tatandaan natin. Pero ang Earth and to the Sun, 365 days. Okay, we also have the moon is about one-fourth the size of the Earth. Is it a fact or a bluff? Correct. It's a fact. Totoo yan. Okay. Kasi yung size lang talaga, okay, ng moon is one-fourth lang ng Earth. Which means, it is smaller than the Earth. Mas maliit siya sa Earth. Okay. Next. The gravity or gravitational force is responsible for the Earth, Sun, and Moon to keep their functions in the solar system. Tama naman. Okay, tandaan natin, gravity is the force that keeps the Earth, Sun, and Moon in their proper places. Okay, it holds the planets in orbit around the Sun, the Moon in orbit around the Earth, and affects things like tides on Earth. Ang daming effect, okay, ng gravity. Not only on the planet Earth, but in other heavenly bodies. Okay. Kung wala pong gravity ang sun, what do you think will happen to all heavenly bodies? Magkakalat-kalat yan. Magkakagulo yan kasi walang parang kasi yung gravity, it's like a tali. Okay? That makes things in order. Imagine natin na wala yung tali na yan. The gravity. Okay. So, Yun yung pinaka-context or pinaka-comparison ko for that. One side of the Earth consistently faces the sun. Yung isang side ng Earth laging nakaharap sa sun. Okay, and the other side faces away. So this represents the daytime and nighttime on the Earth, respectively. Of course, pag nakaharap ka sa sun, di daytime. Pag ikaw nakatalikod, nighttime. Okay. Okay. So, next, as the Earth revolves with the moon, okay, habang umiikot, yung nag-iikutan yung dalawa, okay, yung ating moon habang umiikot sa uh, Earth, and then yung ating Earth naman is umiikot sa Sun, okay? In different sides of it will be lit by the sun. The manner in which the sun's light hits the Earth at various angles explain why the different phases of the moon. Okay, ayan. So sabi dyan, habang yung Earth natin and Moon move around the Sun, syempre yung Sun, it lights, hits, the Sun lights, hits the Moon at different angles. Okay, this causes us to see different phases of the Moon, like full Moon, new Moon, and crescent Moon. So, ibig sabihin, in short explanation dito, habang, okay, gumagalaw daw, okay, mga bagay na yan, okay, yung Moon sa Earth, yung Earth sa Sun. Okay. Since yung moon natin is walang sariling ilaw, okay, yung sun natin, okay, tinatamaan lagi, okay, yung moon, okay, ng ilaw in different angles. In different angles. So, ibig sabihin, halimbawa, nighttime ngayon sa atin. Nighttime. Okay, and then, yung moon, kita natin, nandiyan lang naman yan sa taas eh. Nasa taas. Tapos, yung side niya, since nighttime ngayon sa atin, nighttime. Okay. Yung isang side niya na natatamaan ng sun, okay, pwede nating makita during nighttime. Kaya yun yung nakikita natin. Nare-reflect kasi niya yung light na galing sa sun. Okay. Next. Ayan. I-discuss na natin ito. Ito na yung lunar cycle. Okay, ano yung ba yung iba't ibang shape or um, phases ng moon? Okay, so objectives draw the phases of the moon based on its movement relative to the earth and the sun. Okay, then describe each phase relevant to the light reflected from its surface to the earth. Okay, so pwede kayo mag-provide ng coloring or drawing materials. Ipagawa natin ito sa mga bata kung may time kayo mga mamansur. Your teacher presents various phases of the moon using the lunar cycle, graphic organizer below, draw each phases based on its position and the duration of its motion. Use the following descriptions to complete the organizer. So ito po, may papanoorin muna silang video syempre before sila gumawa ng graphic organizer or illustration. Okay, so after mapanood yung video, ito na po. Okay, dyan nila ina-drawing sa bilog yung moon phases. Okay, and then doon naman sa may mga boxes, dito sa word bank, pipili sila kung ano yon. Okay, kung ano, syempre, label nila yon. Okay, kailangan lagi may label. Based on the video, syempre, hindi naman nila agad-agad yan masasagot without reference. Kaya nga magpapanood tayo ng video sa kanila. So anyway, let's start. Okay, so ito ba yung na-drawing natin? Tama ba kayo? So, moon not visible because the sun lights the side facing away from the earth. Okay, hindi daw visible ngayon yung moon sa atin. Okay, kasi nga, okay, the sun lights the side facing away from the earth. Kasi ang naiilawan ng araw, okay, ang natatamaan ng liwanag ng araw, okay, ng moon, is yung side ng moon na nakatalikod sa earth. Let's say, this is the earth, the moon, and the sun. Ang natatamaan ng ilaw, okay, ng sun sa moon is yung nakaharap sa kanya. Tapos yung nakatalikod is yun yung naman yung nakaharap sa earth. Okay, kaya, okay, ang tawag na sa kanya is new moon. Kasi wala tayong makikita, okay, na moon during this time or during this cycle. Kasi nga, okay, ang nakaharap na side ng moon sa atin ay yung walang ilaw or hindi natatamaan ng ilaw ng sun. Okay, next. What about this one? The entire near side is illuminated. Okay, lunar eclipses occur only when it aligns perfectly with Earth's shadows. Okay, so dito naman sa ating full moon, okay, so talagang during the full moon, the side of the moon facing Earth is fully illuminated by the sun. So yung side naman during full moon, okay, yung side naman, okay, yan po, kitang-kita natin yan sa Earth. Yung side niya, okay, nakaharap sa Earth is yun yung naiilawan ng araw. Kaya kitang-kita natin yung buong moon. Okay, next. Okay, tandaan lang natin na yung laging may ilaw, yung laging may ilaw ng moon, yun yung natatamaan. Okay, natatamaan, okay, ng araw na visible, okay, sa atin. Okay, next. We have, correct, waxing crescent. Okay, so dito naman during waxing crescent, okay, a small curve, okay, sliver, okay, becomes visible. Okay, so meron tayong small curve during waxing crescent. Okay, during lunar cycle. Ito naman, ito yung kita lang natin sa Earth na natatamaan ng araw. Kumbaga parang naka-side view siya. Ano, waxing crescent. And then, we also have waxing gibbous. Okay. So, dito naman sa waxing gibbous, more than half is lit but not yet full. Kumbaga, yung side ng moon, okay, nakaharap sa Earth is more than half yung nasisinaga ng araw. Okay. Next, we also have first quarter. Talagang half of the moon's near side is illuminated. Okay, half. Okay, tandaan na natin pag nasa top and bottom is half. First quarter, last quarter. Okay. So, first quarter, half lang. Okay. Nung moon, okay, yung nasisinaga ng araw, nakita sa atin. Okay, sa planet Earth. We also have last quarter. The opposite half is visible from what was seen in the first quarter. Okay. Next, we also have waning gibbous. Illumination starts to decrease. Okay, ito yung waning gibbous naman. Kung kanina, um, yung illumination, paunti-unti na siyang nababawasan. Okay, hindi from full moon, okay, ito na, unti-unti na nababawasan. And from waning, punta na siya sa last quarter. Okay, and then, okay, last is waning crescent. Only a small curved edge remains before returning to the new moon. So, after waning crescent, balik ulit sa new moon. Okay? And then, pag katapos ng new moon, balik ulit tayo sa waxing crescent. Then, we also have the first quarter. Okay? And then, after ng first quarter, waxing gibbous. Pagkatapos ng waxing gibbous, full moon. Pagkatapos ng full moon, we have waning gibbous. Pagkatapos ng waning gibbous, we have last quarter. Okay, then waning crescent and then new moon ulit. Okay, ganun lamang. Paulit-ulit. Okay, and then dito din sa mga phases of moon, actually, madali, ang mga matatanda dati, ito yung ginagamit. Okay, ginagamit nila in different different ways of life, especially Filipinas. Okay, kaya nga, pag makikita natin sa mga bahay, ang mga, yung pinaka-traditional Filipino, may calendar na yung may mga buwan. Okay. So, why do we see different shapes of the moon? Bakit nakakakita tayo ng different shapes of the moon like what we have seen earlier? Okay. Even though the moon itself never changes its shape. Hindi naman talaga nagbabago yung shape ng moon. Yun lang, yung nakikita lang natin is yun yung na sisinaga ng araw. Nakita natin dito. Okay, sa planet Earth. Okay. Next. Because we see only the lit part of the moon as it reflects the sunlight. Okay, so how does the movement of the moon around the earth causes the cycle of the phases to repeat every month? Okay, because the moon orbits earth, showing different amounts of its lead side in a monthly cycle. Okay, sige. Isang buwan lang po ha. Isang buwan or halos isang buwan. Okay, yung isang cycle ng moon. Okay, hindi po isang taon. Kasi nga ang moon is 27.3 days lang po siya nagre-revolve sa Earth. Okay, so activity number 4. Tides in motion. The rise and fall of oceans. Okay, so for the objectives, explain how the gravitational pull of the moon and the sun causes the rise and fall of the ocean tides and describe their effects on coastal areas. So, ano po ba? We have coloring and drawing materials. And then for the instructions, listen carefully as the concept of tides and their causes are discussed. Observe the illustration or examples provided to understand how tides occur. Then participate in the discussion and answer the follow-up questions. Okay, so mag-brainstorm muna tayo about tides. Kasi alam ko, familiar na kayo diyan, di ba? So mag-brainstorm muna tayo. The first question, what do you know about the tides? Ano yung alam niyo about tides? Correct. Ano? So, pag sinabi nating tides, yun yung pagbaba, pagtaas, rise and fall of ocean water levels along the shore. Okay? Especially yung mga taga-probinsya, alam na alam to. Kati, Punas, ano. Okay? The rise and fall of the ocean. Okay? So, there are high tides. Yun yung tinatawag natin if when water rises. Meron din tayong low tides. Okay? When water falls. Okay? So, second question, how often do they occur? Okay, gaano siya kadalas? Usually, yung tides natin occur twice a day. Okay, two high tides and two low tides. Okay, which is roughly every 24 hours ano, and 50 minutes. Okay, so yun lang po yung ating about that. So, sige, letter C. What causes the tides to come and go? Ano ba yung pinaka-main causes or factors that causes tides to come and go? Of course, it's because of mainly by the gravitational pull of the moon, okay, on Earth's ocean. So, the water bulges toward the moon, which is high tide. Kung saan yung moon, nandun nakabulge yung tubig. Okay. The moon. Okay. The water bulges toward the moon, high tide, and falls in areas away from the moon, low tide. Ganito po ang mga nangyayari, mga anak. Okay. Let's say, this is the Earth. Wala ka sa illustration, ano? The Earth. And then the moon. Yung side na nakaharap, yung side ng Earth na nakaharap sa moon, yun yung nakabulge. Then yung opposite side, okay, ng Earth, hindi po naka-flat, naka-bulge din. So, saang part yung low tide? Kasi dun sa nakaharap at sa opposite, naka-bulge, high tide yun, saan ang low tide? Ang low tide po is in between. Okay. Yung nakaharap na side ng Earth sa Moon, yun yung naka-bulge. Yung opposite, bulge din, high tide. Yung gitna ng dalawang bulge, yun yung low tide. Okay. Sige. Ano pa ba? What is the influence of the sun and the moon? I-drawing ko na lang sa mga bata. Ito pag ako'y nag-discuss. Ang hirap, wala pa akong illustration pala dito. Ano? So, what is the influence of the sun and the moon? Okay. So, the moon has the strongest effect on tides kasi yung malapit eh. But the sun's gravity also affects them. When the sun, moon, and earth are aligned, pag naka-align yung tatlong yan, we get spring tides. Ano ba yung spring tides? Higher highs and lower lows. Okay, so when the sun, moon are right angles, we get neap tides. Smaller tides naman ito. Okay, ano? Sige, pag naka-align, spring tides, higher high tides, okay, higher highs and lower lows. Okay, and then pag naka-right angles naman, yung tatlong yan, okay, neap tides. Okay, yung nangyayari. Okay, tatandaan lang natin. Ano? So, meron tayong video presentation about this. Sige, tidal vocabulary. This generally occurs due to the gravitational pull of the moon and the sun on the water mass of the sea. The rise and fall of the surface of the ocean occurs approximately every 12.5 hours. And also, ano po siya, rise and fall. Correct, it's tides. Mm-mm. Sige. The highest point to which water rises on the seashore at each tide. It occurs simultaneously on the side of the earth, simultaneously on the side. Okay, when it is directly below the moon and again on the opposite side of the earth. Okay, it's high tide. Okay, rise A. The lowest point to which water descends on the seashore at each tide, lowest. Okay, it occurs when the earth is not directly beneath the moon nor on the opposite side of the globe from the moon. Okay, correct, low tide. What about this one? It occurs when the moon and the sun are at right angles. Nabanggit ko na to eh. With the earth and are weak because the gravitational force of the sun and the moon cancels each other out. The weakest tide, ito yung pinaka-weakest tide, with relative low high tides and relatively high low tides. Okay, so ano naman ito? Right angle. Pag naka-align, spring tides. Pag naka-align yung tatlo, the Earth, Sun, and Moon, spring tides. Pag naka-right angle yung tatlo, it's, okay, neap tides, correct. Okay. Or neap tide. So the highest and lowest tides of the month, it occurs when the moon and the sun are lined up with the earth so that their gravitational forces combine, causing the strongest pull on the earth and waters that cover it. Spring tides. Okay, sige. So what makes waves on the ocean? Paano ba alon? Going back to alon, pag uwi ko dito sa Lipas, siyempre nagbarko ako. Sobrang lakas ng alon. Okay, it's because of the wind. Ano, baka sabihin na naman, it's because of the gravity of the earth. Iba na, no? So, what are tides? Okay, the tide is a cyclic rising and falling of the Earth's ocean surface. What makes tides go up and down? Correct, the moon and the sun. Does the moon have gravity? Yes. Okay. Does the sun have gravity? Yes. Okay, what effect or what effect does the moon's gravity have on the ocean? It causes a tidal bulge on the side of the Earth closest to the moon. Okay. Sige. Tapos na tayo doon. Alam na natin kung paano nagkakaroon ng high tides and low tides. I-discuss naman natin yung mga beliefs beneath the moon. Ito naman yung Philippine superstitions about moon and tides. Ito yung mga paniniwala ng mga Pilipino. So, identify and discuss common Filipino superstitious beliefs related to the moon and tides and compare them with scientific explanations. Siyempre, okay. So, wala po. We have our PowerPoint presentation. For the instruction, listen carefully as the different Filipino superstitious beliefs about the moon and tides are discussed. Share your own knowledge or experiences about these beliefs in your community. Reflect on how science explains this natural phenomena and answer, okay, the guide questions that follow. Okay. Sige, let's start. Filipino superstitious belief. Okay. Ito. The first one, the full moon causes strange behavior in people. Okay. And animals. Tama ba? Strange behavior. May mga lumalabas na mga mumu, mga wakwak during full moon. Is it true? Okay. Okay, hindi naman po, no? Okay, wala naman po yung scientific basis. So, in Filipino culture, there is a superstitious belief that full moon can cause strange behavior in people and animals. For example, people might act unusually and animals may be more active or restless. Okay, so hindi naman po yan sinusuportahan ng science. Okay? Siguro nagkaroon ng ibang behavior yung tao and animals is because of, let's say, changes or may changes din sa katawan nila, not because of the moon. Okay. Next, a new moon can bring bad luck. Okay. Yung kadiliman, yung super itim, yung wala tayong makikita when the moon is not visible. Okay. Yung sobrang dilim during new moon. Okay, so, nagbe-bring ba ng bad luck ang new moon? In Filipino superstition, a new moon, okay, karaniwan thought to bring bad luck, nagdadala ng kamalasan. People may avoid starting new activities, walang activities during this time, or making important decisions during this time. Okay, ano pa yung paniniwala? High tides during a full moon can lead to a more accidents at sea. Okay? Is it true na pag during this time, maraming lulubog na mga, let's say, barko, o hindi naman ano. Okay. Next, the waning gibbous moon brings a time of decrease and decay. Kaya ano kaya yun? Ano? So, sabi dito, paniniwala, yung waning gibbous moon, sinasabi daw, to be time of decrease and decay. Meaning, it's not a good time. Hindi daw ito yung magandang oras para, okay, magsimula ng mga bagong gawain, new activities, to plant crops, or make big changes. Kumbaga, hindi pa. Okay, hindi pa ito yung right time. Okay, next, harvest are better if planted during a waxing moon. Okay, so sabi dito sa mga Pilipino, pag nagtatanim tayo ng mga pananim, dapat during waxing moon. Okay, when the moon is getting fuller, it's thought to result in better harvest because it is considered a time of growth and increase. Tatandaan natin. Sige. So, yan, we are done on this. Proceed tayo sa formative assessment. What are the phases of the moon? Okay. The repeating pattern of night and day, the monthly pattern of lunar and solar eclipses, the sequence of seasons the moon causes on Earth, or the different shapes of the moon as seen from the Earth. Syempre, it's the different shapes of the moon. Ano? Okay. Which statement describes the motion of the moon through space? Okay, the moon revolves around the Earth as Earth revolves around the sun. The moon revolves around the Earth but does not rotate on its axis. The moon revolves around the sun as the sun revolves around the Earth. Or the moon does not revolve around the Earth but does rotate on its axis. Siyempre, it's letter, okay, it's letter A. And the moon revolves around the Earth as Earth revolves around the sun. Okay. What would happen to the ocean if there wasn't a moon? Okay, orbiting, okay, Earth. Okay. A moonless Earth would create weaker tides. B, a moonless Earth would cause the sun to dry up the ocean, leaving no water on planet Earth. Letter C, a moonless Earth would mean that the water of the ocean would be equally distributed around the Earth, and we would almost have no high or low tides at all. Or letter D, nothing will change. There will still be high tides and low tides. Ano yung sagot diyan? Is letter okay, A. Ano? Okay, a moonless Earth would create weaker tides. Okay. Next number 4. Okay, which moon, okay, position will create the smallest difference between high tide and low tide? Okay, tandaan, smallest. Okay, ano yung sabi ko kanina? Di ba meron tayo, pag smallest, is it spring tide or neap tide? Okay, di ba? Sabi natin, pag neap tide is weakest. Okay, or smallest. Okay, yung smallest. Okay, so saan dyan yung neap tide? Pag naka-right angle. Okay, nandito yung sun. Okay, nandito yung earth. Nandun yung moon. So, it's either A or C. Ano? Okay, may answer na pala. Nasabi ko na. Okay. So, pag spring tide naman, ay di letter B or D. Okay. Next. Okay, so the side of the Earth that is directly opposite from the side that faces the moon is expected to have high tides, low tides, the fastest moving tides, the slowest moving tides. Actually, high tides talaga ang sagot dito dun sa ating key is land low tides. Kasi sabi daw, um, in our planet, there are always two high tides and two low tides. Okay, so yung naka-face sa moon is yung may bulge. Okay, yung opposite naka-bulge din. Okay, and then yung low tides is yung in between. Okay, in between. Lagi. Okay, so yan. Sinabi ko naman kanina. Okay, thank you. Why does the moon have a greater tidal effect than the sun? Okay, bakit kaya? It's letter B. The moon is closer to the earth than the sun. Okay, so hopefully you learned something for today. And thank you so much, grade 8, for listening. Okay, hopefully malapit na tayo. Last na lesson na, week number 8.